It's the NBA. And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Okoro out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And for Los Angeles, LeBron James is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Hayes. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward. And these two teams are both aggressive attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Doncic feeling it out. Kept alive. Here's Hayes. And then jammed down as he goes right over Evan Mobley.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now, here's Mitchell. It's not going to go for him.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We're about 1 minute into the first. James sets the screen for Doncic. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
From deep, James. Good on the 3-point shot.
That's a big turnaround right there. LeBron answering right back with the 3. He knows momentum is in the balance, and he wants it to swing his way.
For 3, Mitchell up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
It's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Shot's good by Mitchell.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with J.J. Redick, and his priority this time out is trying to make it hard for Donovan Mitchell. He told me Donovan is an elite 3-level scorer. It's going to take more than one player to slow him down. We need all 5 guys communicating and working together defensively. A big challenge. Guys?
Thank you, David. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Allen outside. Back to Mitchell. Allen, a screen on Hachimura. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Lakers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. James with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Down low, Okoro. Mobley finds Okoro. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Allen passes to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Really left alone that time. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Finney-Smith doing what we've come to know he can do. Knock down that jumper with a smooth stroke.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Mobley with the block. They retain possession. And a wide open look for Hachimura. Off target with his 3. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Mitchell way outside. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Mitchell's got 12 points in the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
For 3, Mitchell on the wing. Mitchell. No good on the triple. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. No good with the triple. Cleveland's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. And Mobley throws it down.
And nice dime from Hunter there. An unselfish player who knows how to look for his teammates.
Jared Allen grabs the miss. He gets it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Mitchell is out there with Okoro. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Got a hand on it, and they'll keep possession. Here's Hunter. Wide open shot is on the money. Hunter's got his second bucket.
And this is why Hunter's been so efficient. He takes good shots and makes them consistent.
And Clark for the Lakers. Their last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
And here is James after Isaac Okoro getting his shot to go from deep. The tray, count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from James.
And when James is knocking down his threes, watch out. This offense is dangerous.
Doncic against Allen. And it's Hunter with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Mitchell outside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's James. He's got 9. Fires for 3. Another miss by LeBron. Cleveland leading by 9. Mitchell kicks to Hunter. Allen outside. Now here's Okoro. Finney Smith defending. Okoro wide open. He fires. Gets to the corner and buries it.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Now here's LeBron. Hayes with the screen for Hachimura. Misses the deep 3-point attempt.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or 2 against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, DA. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Cavaliers?
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
Okoro passes to Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
From deep, James. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Mobley. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Lakers trail by 18. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Stolen by Allen. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. To end the cold streak, James cooking from deep.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And so it's Cleveland, out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
They've got Gabe Vincent, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Connect. Then it's Austin Reed. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
A young man who knows how to use his strength. Connect doesn't let the foul stop it.
He hits the second from the line. As a junior college product, Dalton Connect, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee, and there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Thompson comes with the double team. And Dean Wade gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul, still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Here's Vincent, guarded by Garland. Vincent misses. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Off target from three-point range. Reeves outside. Fires from way outside. No good on the shot. Cleveland's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15.
And man, is Garland fun to watch on the break. He really turns on the Jets.
And here is Los Angeles now, after Darius Garland getting his shot to go from deep.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
And it's in there.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
To end the run, and that one is hammered home.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Oh, nice pass there. Garland with the great vision.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Vincent, guarded by Garland. Here's the screen. Fires the three. Thompson with the rebound. Deflects the pass. The Cavaliers leading by 23. One thing about the Lakers, Clark, over the last couple seasons, they get themselves to the free throw line.
Yeah, and a lot of that is due to the fact they've got some real creators in their lineup, guys who can attack off the dribble at multiple positions from multiple angles, and that creates pressure for the defense.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Reeves to the inside, trying to find Vanderbilt, gets it to him from 17 feet out. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Garland against Reeves. Out to Thompson. Pass to Green. And he banks in the layup.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. From deep, Reeves. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 19 points. The three from Garland. Reeves with the rebound. And Reeves has got the ball here for LA. Over to the left wing. And that one drops for him. Reeves has got 6. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Garland, no good.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Reeves outside. And so it's Cleveland, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. What? Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Isaac Okoro out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the 3.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
The Cavaliers leading by 17. For 3, Mitchell. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. LA's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Here's Hachimura. And Finney Smith gets it to go.
Nice work by Finney Smith, setting himself up in the corner. Mark that one up. Boom.
Mitchell dishes to Mobley. Pass to Hunter. Driving inside. A kick out to Mobley. Shot clock at 5. 3-pointer. Now Mitchell. Second shot opportunity. And there's Mobley, and that's good on the assist by Mitchell. 6 points for Evan Mobley.
And ball handlers like Mitchell really elevate your offense. It's his precision passing to pass the basketball at the right time. Really a terrific ability.
Here's LeBron. Excellent D there from Allen. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Mobley kicks to Hunter. Pass to Mitchell. For the three. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
LeBron passes to Hayes. Here's Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Back to Finney-Smith. Here's Hachimura. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Mitchell. A special move before the shot. Mitchell's got 24.
And bursting through inside, so difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
Here's LeBron. Mobley with the block. James kicks to Finney-Smith. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Can't hit from in close. The Cavaliers leading by 21. Here's Mitchell, and he drives in, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Mobley with the block. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. We've got 1:23 left to play in the final quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Donovan Mitchell.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Again, James missing.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Now, Okoro. Pass to Hunter. Launches it. Fires the three. A rebound by the Lakers. And here is LeBron. Another miss by James. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. A resounding. All right, DA, thanks again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Hey, thank you. Now, New York starting 5. OG Anunoby out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Hart in at the 2. And for Los Angeles, Luka Doncic is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Hayes in at the 5. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
The shot by James, no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Towns on a screen. Hart against Doncic. Hart passes to Towns. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Robinson. And no good. Good D by Finney-Smith. And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. It's a 3-point game. Oh, got that one up quick.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Now here's Bridges. Pass to Robinson. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And here's the fast break. The 3. Drains the triple.
Boy, the deep ball from Luka Doncic. This guy does not lack for confidence.
Doncic against Bridges. Kicks it out to Anunoby. 3-pointer. Knocks down the triple.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now, here is James. And it's James with the jam.
LeBron James goes high in the air, and absolutely no doubt about how that's going to end.
Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Now here's Hayes. Banked it in off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Bridges. And a miss there on the triple. James deciding where to go with it. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Hart goes in. Pass to Robinson. Hart against Hachimura. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. New York shooting their first foul shot of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
It's rebounded by Los Angeles. It's James on the wing. Anunoby covering. From the arc. And LeBron James hits from deep. James has got 7.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson, if you fail to get a body on him, he will go to the offensive glass and make you pay.
Here's James. And he powers it down right on Karl Anthony Towns. Wow.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet. Good night.
The Lakers lead by 5. James outside. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Robinson, a screen on Doncic. Bridges outside, beyond the arc.
Gotta be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Towns against James. Fires the three. That one no good. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. 11. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Luka Doncic is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Hayes, and it's Hachimura in at the 3. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Ooh, poked away, and stolen by Hayes. On the wing, Hachimura. Back to Doncic. On the wing, Hachimura. Doncic on the wing. Out to James. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Hayes misses.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Towns, a screen on Hachimura. Hart from long range. They get it back. Second chance effort. Out to Bridges. Towns on a screen. Out left to the wing. 4-3. Nails it from 3.
Karl Anthony Towns, such a great jump shooter. Doesn't take him any time to get set up.
James up top. Covered by Towns. And now the Knicks on the break. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kit.
Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns. A 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, B.A. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
James against Towns. Here comes the... Whoa! Are you kidding me, LeBron?
One of those nights where opposing coaches just shake their head. LeBron has taken over.
Robinson, a screen on Doncic. Here's Bridges. Count it. His 4th bucket at 8 shots.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
James against Towns. James passes to Doncic. James, a screen on Anunoby. Doncic, no good. New York has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Anunoby for 3. Sinks the tray. Now it's a 3-point New York lead.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
There's a screen. Here's James. Yes! He's still got it. LeBron.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Bridges passes to Robinson. Screen by Robinson. Inside. It's Bridges on the wing, guarded by Doncic. Towns for 3, and again, New York with the triple.
The defense must chase Karl Anthony Towns off that three-point line. This guy is such a great jump shooter.
And James puts up a deep three. And the Lakers get it back. Doncic. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He can really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all three levels. So dangerous.
Now here's Bridges. 11 points in the game. Right side, Robinson. Pass to Anunoby. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
Well, OG Anunoby is going to continue to develop his game, and that pass, that was pretty.
James against Towns. Now, here is James. Tight defense on him. Hayes with a screen on Towns. And there's James from the arc. No luck on that one. No good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. New York out in front. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
And please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drums. Please. They're measuring up the shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
On the floor for New York. Achua is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's DeLon Wright. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Beauchamp, and it's small forward. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. He made open, let me find him.
Vincent outside. Over Brunson. Vincent can't hit.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Now here's Wright. He's covered by Vincent. Brunson against Reeves. Inside goes Brunson. Achua with it. Shot is up. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Vanderbilt with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Brunson against Vanderbilt. Sinks that one from the post.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Brunson surveys. Three-pointer off the mark. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. For the tie. Pure from three-point range. Reeves has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. New York has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebound by the Lakers. Outside Reeves. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half for the lead. And that one's long. The Knicks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Tucker with a screen on Reeves. Left side Brunson. Pass to Beauchamp. 4 on the clock. Tucker with a screen on Reeves. Outside Tucker. Over Reeves. Offensive board. It's stolen away. Got a piece of it. Wright. Pass to Beauchamp. Back to Wright. There's the three. Connects from downtown. Wright's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Boy, DeLon Wright with great range. What a shot.
They set the pick. Outside Tucker. Outside Brunson. Drives to the hoop. Brunson with the finish inside.
Jalen Brunson outstanding at finding avenues to the cup.
Reeves against Wright. Pass to Connect. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Jalen Brunson. Knicks leading by 5. The hard work that Brunson has put in over the years, it really shows in his game, Doris.
I'll say this about Jalen Brunson. As his coach likes to say, he may not pass the eye test, but he passes the win test. Unbelievable footwork, fundamentals, and a clutch gene. Love Jalen Brunson's game.
Here's Reeves outside. And again, the Lakers, no good. New York has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Brunson passes to Achua. Back to Brunson. From deep three-point land. Vanderbilt pulls it in. The Lakers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Vincent. The shot's good. Vincent's got his first points of the game. The Knicks have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Tucker with a screen on Reeves. Here's Brunson outside. Ooh, way out there. Jalen Brunson.
Wow, Jalen Brunson. My goodness, that was deep.
From deep, Reeves. Here's Vanderbilt. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Brunson against Reeves. And here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. Tucker with a screen on Reeves. Brunson passes to Tucker. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which.
And so it's New York, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And don't go far. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. They've got Luka Doncic. Jackson Hayes is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Hachimura in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Laker 5. Towns against James. A deep 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Anunoby passes to Robinson. Good D by Finney-Smith. Lakers trail by 10. Now Doncic. Yep, that one's good.
Yeah, an offensive player like Luka expects the contact. He's anticipating it, so it doesn't bother him. That's a big-time finish.
Towns outside. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
This guy moves so well with the ball in his hands, and Doncic knows how to initiate contact and get himself to the line when he puts it on the deck.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Knicks leading by 6. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Screen by Robinson. Bridges passes to Robinson. Out to Bridges. Here's the 3. LeBron with the rebound. Well, the Lakers shooting is around 55% so far. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
Dorian Finney-Smith using that athleticism, the size, the length, the rim touch to go through contact. Nicely done.
He buries it from three.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
James against Towns. LeBron fires and hits a three.
You see, there's a hesitation to close out too hard on LeBron. They don't want to see him get downhill, but that three-point shot is on point.
Towns, and it's powered home by Towns.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? James, outside. Doncic, a screen on Towns. Kicks it to Doncic. James inside. Towns on him. Ooh, Robinson with a block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And they're on the run. The three, James. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. James has got 8 here in this quarter.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
Robinson passes to Bridges. The floater. Robinson. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And that's a double-double for him now.
Boy, what a save by Mitchell Robinson. Conversion on the second chance bucket.
Finney-Smith's shot is off. Knicks leading by 5. 55 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Anunoby passes to Robinson, and it's good for 2.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. James outside. Over Towns. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And there's not a person in this building who didn't know the ball was going to LeBron, and still he delivers.
Here's Robinson. It's Hayes with the rebound. Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Hayes with a screen on Hart. Lets the 3 fly, and it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the top.
And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
The 3, James. Offensive rebound. Fires from deep. Yes. And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. And this was an emotional win for them. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks, for Allie LaFour.
Welcome to 2K. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Anunoby, Mikal Bridges out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Towns, and it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Cleveland, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Okoro out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Mitchell, score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
Towns sets the pick for Hart. From the arc, Jared Allen grabs the miss. Hart against Mitchell. Buries it from 3-point range. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
Creative score. Mitchell uses that versatility and shot-making ability to keep the defenders guessing.
Team foul.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Outside for Robinson. Here's Bridges. Robinson down low. He's against Allen.
He could be a disruptive defender, Jared Allen, in your face. Tough to get past him.
Mobley outside. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And forget those threes, Cat. Get the easy one.
Here's Mobley. Here he goes. And Mobley throws it down hard.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Now, here's Bridges. To the middle, here's Robinson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, he's a physical big down low, and I think he expects this kind of traffic around him as Mitchell Robinson comes through.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw drops for Mitchell.
Line for Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell.
And Mitchell drops them both. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. It's good from long range.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Here's Hart. Lets it go with the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
Yeah, DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. And he gets it to go.
This is what Robinson does. Puts it in when he's around the 10.
Mitchell against Anunoby. The drive by Mitchell.
And he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
We could feel that one all the way over here. Bridges deciding where to go with it. With the drive.
Electric. Bridges getting the fans on their feet with that dunk.
Hunter kicks to Okoro. The three. Sinks the three-pointer. Okoro's got 5 now.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Bridges outside. And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Mitchell outside. 19 seconds left in the first. Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Fires from 14. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. It could go. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. He comes away with 11 points. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Donovan Mitchell is out there with the Okoro. And it's Hunter and it's small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Hart. Another shot. Robinson, that's good. 6 points for him.
That's Robinson dominating on the inside to capture the board and go right back up.
Sinks the triple.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Team foul.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Bridges. Mobley with the block. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. A 3 off the inbound. Anunoby, no good. Cleveland leading by 3. One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple of seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Shoots the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to deal.
Mobley, a screen on Anunoby. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Bridges left side. Towns wide open. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
Here's Mitchell. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position. Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
It's Hart on the wing. He makes that one drop, only a 2nd and 5 tries.
Can't let someone like Hart get inside the D just asking to get burned.
A kick out to Mobley. Mobley sets the pick for Allen. Pass to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Okoro passes to Mitchell. Fires from deep. They get it back, and Allen slams it in.
And the coaching staff and this team, they count on Allen for those second chance opportunities, so he collects 2 more.
Bridges misses. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Bridges with the steal. The 3 ball. Here's Robinson. Left side, Towns. And he stays with it. Bridges against Mitchell. The kick out to Towns. His 3-pointers off the mark. Cavaliers leading. Here's Mobley. Second chance shot. For 3, Mitchell. He can't hit that time.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Here's Hart. That 3 off the mark. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
Hunter in rhythm is a much better shooter, and that shot looked nice.
Bridges outside. The kick out to Towns. Another miss by Towns.
And I thought that was going to drop. Looked good from here.
For 3, Mitchell. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Mobley a screen on Anunoby. Mitchell. Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Hart. Covered by Okoro. Robinson kicks to Hart. Pass to Bridges. Back to Hart from downtown. Good on the 3-point shot. Hart's got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Allen. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one.
A terrific movement off of the dead ball situation, and a great play to get the bucket.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers lead by 3. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the 3rd quarter underway.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got P.J. Tucker. Wright is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Achua. And it's Beauchamp in at the 3. Offensive rebound, and Thompson kicks to Green. Wade outside, shot clock at 6. No good on the 3. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. It's a 1-point game. Brett, when you survey Jalen Brunson, going from role player now to all-star, what a rise. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
Here's Beauchamp. And it's off from 3-point range. Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Strus passes to Garland. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Garland finds Thompson. Wade a screen on Brunson. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And here we go with the coach's challenge.
Team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson taking 2 shots.
The time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Well, if you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear.
And Thompson throws it down. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
This is what Thompson does best. His aggressiveness on the boards is what makes him a valuable player.
Right inside, guarded by Garland. And he gets the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 1.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Garland with the bucket.
The defense looked a little bit confused on that play as Garland moved nicely.
And finished off by Wright.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort is not there.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Garland against Wright. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter of the game. Up top, Tucker. Wade with the block. Now, here's Strus. Tight defense on him. Wade dishes to Garland. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Wright looking around. Here's the 3. And it's Wade with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Tristan Thompson with some force on that one.
Knicks trail by 4. Now, Wright. New York, no good that time either. Wade outside. There's Garland. And the shot goes in. And now a 6-point Cleveland lead.
Now, Garland is so small that if there's a little bit of room, he's going to find a sliver.
Brunson downhill. Unloads from 9. Uses the glass to drop it in. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Cavaliers. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Isaac Okoro. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Bridges kicks to Towns. Stolen by Mitchell. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Bridges with it. Guarded now by Okoro. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
The kick out to Towns. Drills the three-pointer.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Mitchell against Anunoby. Mitchell outside. 5 to shoot. It's Allen, top of the key. Over Robinson. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Bridges with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Towns for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Pass to Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. And he nails that one right through the net. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Off the inbound pass. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The defense trying everything on Mitchell Robinson. He stays cool, collected, he'll collect foul shots.
2 shots.
Robinson hits them both. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Mitchell left side. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Now, here's Okoro, and they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Bridges left side, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Here's Mitchell. Takes it inside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
Pass to Towns. Back to Bridges. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And Bridges elevating his game.
Woo! Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Here's Allen. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Towns sets the pick for Bridges. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Mobley misses. Knicks trail by 4. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Towns against Allen. Towns kicks to Bridges. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Hart. Just 4 to shoot. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Mobley. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Cleveland leading by 4. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Mitchell wide open. Bangs home the trifecta.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
On the wing, Bridges. Covered by Hunter. Bridges shot. Good.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Anunoby passes to Robinson. Now, here's Anunoby, covered by Okoro. Towns sets the pick for Hart. It counts! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Now, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Mitchell with it. Back to Mobley. There's the 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big guy.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
5 NBA. And now the Los Angeles starters. They've got Luka Doncic. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Jackson Hayes. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Hachimura in at the 3, the small forward. And for Cleveland, at the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell out there with Okoro. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. If you like slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
Already a stellar defender, Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
James outside. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Allen. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I asked Coach what it's like facing LeBron now versus earlier in his career, and he quickly responded, not much. He's still extremely difficult to game plan for. Even at this stage of his career, he remains a dominant force. So limiting his production will be crucial for them in this matchup, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Mitchell misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it.
Knocks it down from distance.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a 3-point basket.
And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he's still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
Okoro, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And James launches it from deep. Mobley with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. And we have to take another look at that block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here's Hayes. He takes it in, and he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Hunter. The 3 from Mitchell. They get it back. Back to Hunter. From behind the arc. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. James against Mobley. James goes in. Here's Hayes. Nails the baby hook.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
That one falls.
Okay, this is what he does. Mitchell, he's got a scorer's mindset full on.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Out to Hachimura. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. In transition, here they come.
2 minutes.
Here's Okoro. James with the block.
And Braun with the block. Look, the shooters are working hard, but he is all over them.
Clock at 6. Here's Mitchell on the take. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Offensive rebound. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
The Cavaliers lead by 3. Here's Okoro. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
James Outside. Pass to Doncic. James inside. Guarded by Okoro. And that one's good. James.
Good work on the block. I like when LeBron gets aggressive this close to the ring.
Out to Mobley. The three ball. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mobley's got 6.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
James with the ball. 7 points in the game. This one for 3. Mobley with the block. He goes up. And Mobley throws it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers up by a healthy 8 points at the end of... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Cleveland.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And the defensive game plan is obvious. They want to keep taking the ball away and creating chaos for the other team.
At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Isaac Okoro is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the 3. That's the group for Cleveland getting going in the second. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, we have each other's backs. That's the advantage of having...
Oh, Donovan Mitchell! He's got springs in those legs!
I'm just going to be real with you. With a full head of steam, the defense, they might not even bother when Mitchell's going that quickly.
A nice shot by Doncic.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
It's James on the wing. And stolen by Mobley. The 3 from Mitchell. Yes, sir! Mitchell from long range.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Mobley with the block. And they'll keep possession. Stolen by Mobley. Pass to Mitchell from deep three-point range. Finney Smith pulls it in. Lakers trail by 11. And Richard, after going undrafted back in 2016, what a career for Dorian Finney-Smith.
Approaching a decade in this league. He's been a starter for most of that time, but he continues to be the definition of a 3-and-D glue guy.
Allen on the wing. Here's Mobley. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
A nice touch from the interior. Mobley looks very comfortable shooting from there.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And there's James from the arc. James can't get that one to fall. Cleveland leading by 10. Okoro outside. And there's the foul. It's on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Allen. Hey, from beyond the arc. Drills it from deep. Allen's got 5.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
Doncic outside. 3-pointer. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Hey, it takes a lot of confidence and ability to pull off that reverse.
Hey, from anyone else, it'd be shocking. But this guy, he's got it. He's that talented. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Hunter. No good on the 3. Lakers trail by 12. Doncic outside. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Putting a little something extra on that one. Mobley showing off his skills around that rim.
Down low. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Now off the inbound. Cleveland leading by 14. By himself. And Mobley throws it down.
Making himself available. A little hustle and good positioning makes Mobley the option on the fast break.
And that's a foul called on Isaac Okoro. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
52 seconds left in the second quarter. Doncic on the wing, guarded by Okoro. Doncic passes to Hayes. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. To the inside. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And it's the Lakers on the break. The 3, James. Hunter with some nice D.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Hachimura, the pass to James. Oh, LeBron buries a 3.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
The floater, no good. Would have counted had it gone. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cavaliers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back after this.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. We've got Gabe Vincent, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Connect. Then it's Austin Reeves. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft. And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the wing on the left. And here's Connect outside. Buries it from 3. Connect's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, locked and loaded. Connect, ready to launch.
Nice move. And it's finished off by Garland as he lays it in.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. At one point, they led by 16. Garland for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Garland's got 5 now.
He's just a crafty ball handler that does a great job of selling his move. Garland, this man will hit the break, stop, and pop.
Outside Reeves. Puts up a 3. Strus grabs the miss. The Cavaliers lead by 13. Here's Garland. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. He has 7.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. A clear look for Green. Here's Wade. Still no points. And he gets the bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Reeves, the pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Reeves. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
And here comes Cleveland. 9 points in a row, a good run going. Green, the pass to Garland. And Reeves pulls it down.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the free throw, no good. And his defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring. Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes.
Takes the three, and Strus good for three. Strus has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. He's 0 for 1 at the line, missing on his first trip. Lakers trail by 16. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Reeves. Vanderbilt with a screen. Vincent, right side. 6 to shoot. Over Garland.
Lakers foul. Number 55. His first.
And it's Cleveland's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Driving in. And he gets it to go. Garland's got 9 points in the quarter.
Using that quick first step on his way to the rim, Garland is just too tough off the bounce.
Launches a three. The Lakers with another miss. The Cavaliers lead by 18. And stolen by Vanderbilt. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
The free throw drops for Vanderbilt. He's off on the second. The Cavaliers have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. And it's the Lakers on the break. All the way, the King!
And just a sensational two-way threat. Once Bron gets the steal, like he is immediately looking to attack.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Garland. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Now, here is James. He's got 15. Hayes with a screen on Strus. Launches it from deep. Doesn't go for him.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but...
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers, leading by 17 at the end of the period. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell out there with Isaac Okoro, and it's Hunter in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. James outside. Hayes with a screen on Mobley. James passes to Hayes. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Mitchell. Takes a 3. Here's Mobley. Back to Allen. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly. Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
And Finney-Smith over to help. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Allen with it, picked up by James. Allen with a screen on Hayes. The three from Mitchell. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
And there's James from the arc. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The three from Okoro. He drops it from range.
That's great anticipation and accuracy by Mobley to set up his teammate.
Here's Doncic. Cans it from the wing.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Mitchell, the pass to Hunter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. Free throw good. Hunter.
At the line for your Cavaliers.
And both free throws good for Hunter. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Fires the three. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 11 rebounds in the game. Mobley.
Blocking foul call on Luka Doncic. His first. Second team foul.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Hunter can't get it to go.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Hayes, covered by Mobley. Hayes misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Okoro, no good.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
Hachimura from long range. Offensive rebound. Back to James.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Hayes finds James. From beyond the arc and then some. James has got 21 points in the game.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Now the defense has no answer for Mitchell's leaping ability. This man goes up and he will put it down on you quick.
James passes to Doncic. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Mitchell. The three is up. Hachimura with a rebound. Lakers trail by 21.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Cavaliers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Evan Mobley.
And there is no question his defense set the tone for his team and gave them the rim protection they needed. Outstanding effort.
The Cavaliers again cannot hit. And the Lakers shooting 37% from the floor at this point. And it's all from three-point range. And here's Hunter for three. Here's Mitchell. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Cavaliers lead by 21.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. And Mobley throws it down.
And guys, that's That's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
James outside. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
I like how fast Bron makes decisions, reading the defense ahead of time, rising and shooting with confidence.
And Mitchell puts up a deep three. No good. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight.
You to, and now the Lakers starting group. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Alex Len, and it's LeBron James. Then there's Luka Doncic, and it's Hachimura in at the 3 spot. And for the Knicks, we've got Bridges. Towns is out there with Robinson. Then it's Josh Hart, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward spot. Here's Finney-Smith. He's guarded by Anunoby. Cloak loose. Doncic outside. 6 on the shot clock. James a screen on Bridges. And it's Doncic missing.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Anunoby kicks to Towns. From deep LeBron. They grab their own miss. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
3 seconds. New York ball.
And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game. Well, you know, defensively, you try to keep LeBron out of the lane, but then he drops that on you.
Robinson sets a screen for Bridges. To the inside. And then Robinson slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Doncic with a screen on Towns. The shot's good from LeBron.
That's as good as you can defend LeBron inside, and it's still not good enough.
New York with the ball. For 3. Bridges misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's LeBron, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one goes on Anunoby.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Good on both. And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy.
New York trailing. Right wing, Towns, wide open. And the 3 ball is good.
Hey, a confident shooter like Towns doesn't need any time to get a shot up.
The drive by James, and James throws it down.
You know, guys, that's what he does. He just loves to play that kind of attacking basketball.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Towns sets the pick for Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
The shot's good from LeBron. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Chalk up 2 there. Bridges has got 6.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close range shot.
James fires from way outside. Off target with the open look.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Robinson, and finished off by Robinson.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. Back to Finney-Smith. There's 45 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Offensive rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Anunoby against LeBron. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Towns, the screen. Here's Robinson. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Mitchell Robinson firing on all cylinders, guys. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Hachimura out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Len. Then there's Doncic, and it's LeBron in at the 2. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. Mark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, I did. It wore me out, too, partner. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka, yeah, don't make my head spin.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Len sets a screen for LeBron. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Knicks leading by 8. Anunoby outside. Pass to Robinson. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. James, a screen on Anunoby. Floats it up for James. Stolen by Robinson. Anunoby with it. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. The kick out to Towns. Pass to Bridges. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Drives to the hoop. Towns, a screen on Doncic. Bridges, no one around him. Trains the three-pointer. Bridges has got the lead up to 13 now for the Knicks.
And there you see the basketball IQ Bridges has. Natural court sense. He knows exactly where to be.
And it's James missing.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Now, here's Bridges. This is the most they've led by 13 points. And again, New York with the triple.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
James sets the screen for Doncic. And the slam by Doncic.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half. A nice shot by LeBron.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Bridges passes to Robinson. Bridges dishes to Robinson. Tries again. And the layup is good. Robinson's got 14 points for the game.
Really strong rebounding on the interior. He gets the easy putback.
Anunoby against Doncic. Here's Doncic in the corner. Finney Smith with it. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bridges misses. Lakers trail by 13. Here's LeBron. Doncic outside. Off target from outside. And here is Hart. Now Robinson. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's New York looking at a 13-point. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at James, what a contribution.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
They got P.J. Tucker. Miles McBride out there with Wright. Then there's Achua. And it's Beauchamp in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Nice floor awareness that time from Wright. Spots the gap and then finds the open man.
35-21.
Connect sets a screen for Reeves. And the layup's good off the glass. Reeves has got his second basket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Wright. Achua in the corner. A three-pointer, no good. Lakers trail by 12. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Here's Vanderbilt. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Here's McBride, defended by Vincent. McBride with the ball, banked in off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 14.
Knicks lead 37-23.
Reeves against Wright. On deep. Hayes, no good. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Sweet move. Count that bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Reeves against Wright. Reeves outside. It's rebounded by New York.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
With the floater. Now here's Hayes. No scoring in this one. To the left wing and stolen by Wright. Third quarter here and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Jalen Brunson is checked in for Miles McBride.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks.
There's a screen by Achua. And Wright kicks it to Tucker.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 5. The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got his first points of the game.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Here's Reeves, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. The kick out to Wright. There's a screen by Achua. And it's right missing. Lakers trail by 16. Connect with a wide open look. Good on the triple. Connects. Got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Brunson surveying the D. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Reeves finds Hayes. Reeves outside. No good from outside. The Knicks leading by 15. Right for 3. Vincent with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. And he's good on the 3 ball. Reeves has got 9 points.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Reeves against Wright. Tucker a screen. And here's Brunson outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He has 7.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so it's the New York. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Doncic out there with James. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Len in at the 5 down low.
Doncic showing you his smarts there because he really sized up the situation and took advantage of what the defense gave him.
Bridges outside. This one for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Knicks lead by 16.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Robinson sets a screen for Anunoby. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Lakers trail by 12. Doncic looking it over. He takes it in. Wow, Doncic so good off the bounce.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his own pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
Bridges shot. Good.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Doncic with a screen on Towns. The drop. Oh!
My goodness.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Bridges outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Bridges has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Knicks.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Robinson sets a screen for Bridges. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Los Angeles foul.
Lakers trail by 13. Doncic left side. Again, Los Angeles.
Yeah, Luka's arsenal does cover the mid-range now. That inside the arc jumper is easy for him.
Robinson a screen on Hachimura. Bridges passes to Robinson. Rebound the Lakers. Land's got 4 rebounds in this game. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. To the wing on the left. Back to James. Oh, the athletic move by LeBron James.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
Anunoby outside. They get it back. Robinson. No good with the layup. Lakers trail by 9. Len passes to LeBron. Inside. Slammed home and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Weight room muscle on display there, James. Even when he gets hit, he can still score.
Free throw good, LeBron. New York leading by 6. Bridges outside. The kick out to Towns. Bridges sets the screen for Towns. Driving to the basket. 2 points. That one goes. And the Knicks lead by 8.
I think they want Towns to be a little more active like this, using his size and strength to score on the move.
Here's LeBron. James barreling in for the jam.
LeBron James is clutch. Not the first time he's done that, nor will it be the last.
Bridges for 3. Len grabs the board. Here's Los Angeles now.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
And here's James outside. That one misses. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Luka Doncic. First personal foul. First team foul.
It's Hart on the wing. Guarded by Doncic, and he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And here is Los Angeles now. From deep LeBron. Bridges with the board. Takes the 3. Off on that one. So it's New York picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Mitchell out there with Okoro. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And for New York, Josh Hart is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. All right, Doris, how about teams like these who can really run their offense through their bigs?
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a 3-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
Here's Bridges after the basket by Cleveland. Kicks it out Towns. Shot clock at 5. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Mitchell against Anunoby for 3. And that one's good. Donovan Mitchell for 3.
From 3-point range, Donovan Mitchell attacks with reckless abandon. He'll just keep firing, folks.
Towns outside. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Mobley. And here comes the break. Allen, the pass to Mobley. Hunter on the wing. He's covered by Hart. Hunter, a screen on Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Back to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Oh, my goodness, a little force from Donovan Mitchell off his feet in a hurry.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But, Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, BA, it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Mobley, a screen on Anunoby. Mobley outside from downtown. And he can't get that one. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Looking for their first basket of the game. 3-pointer, Bridges. Okoro, the defensive effort. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. And the foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Okoro.
Mitchell Robinson, when he contests shots, he is flat intimidating. He changes what you're thinking as an offensive player.
Here's Hart. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Mitchell, the pass to Hunter. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. And it's the Knicks with the ball after the basket by Cleveland. Allen brings a double team. Here's Robinson. Uses the glass on the layup.
Now, Mitchell Robinson plays such a critical role for them on the interior. If he can consistently make these shots, what a weapon he is.
From deep, Mitchell nails it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 10 points.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Now here's Hart. Yet to see a basket. Towns on a screen. Hart goes in. And the layup is good.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
The Cavaliers lead by 11. From deep, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Knicks have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. And Anunoby for 3. Hits a 3-pointer.
Very hard hard to deal with the quickness of OG Anunoby. Gets into his pull-up game with no hesitation.
Mobley passes to Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Anunoby. Back to Mobley. Shoots from the line. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
So you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
New York shooting their first free throws of the game now. Good on both. Cleveland has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Anunoby against Mitchell. Here's Allen. The kick to Hunter. Mobley, a screen on Bridges. Mobley outside. The 3 is up. Can't get it to drop. And so it's Cleveland leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
We've got Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Josh Hart. And it's Robinson in at the 5. That's the group for New York starting the second. And Doris, you think about the advantage for Jared Allen with that 7'6" wingspan.
BA, this guy is a massive presence in the paint. He's got length, he's got intellect, and he's got incredible anticipation and timing. The other thing is he can absolutely step out on the perimeter and keep a ball handler in front. He is a special defender.
Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Mobley outside to the paint. All alone. And Okoro gets it to go.
Inside, Okoro can really make trouble for the defense. He's got that combination of strength and agility.
Pass to Towns. Back to Bridges. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. And Okoro gets it to go. Okoro's got 6. Knicks trail by 5. Bridges with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Towns on a screen. Hart against Mitchell. Hart passes to Robinson. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Just 4 to shoot. The rebound by Allen.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Mitchell gets... Wow! Put that in the dunk contest.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Here's Bridges. Okoro, the defensive effort. Cleveland leading by 7. Hunter passes to Allen. Mitchell with the ball. Allen finds Mitchell. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, BA? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
Towns passes to Bridges. Towns, a screen on Allen for 3. Bridges. Nice D from Allen.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Knicks trail by 10. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
To halt the run, and Robinson finishes it off. Robinson's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Well, this is where Mitchell Robinson can make his impact on the offensive end. Get the putback with that verticality.
Oh, Robinson with a block. Here's Towns. Pass to Robinson. Robinson, a screen on Mitchell. Hart passes to Robinson. over Mitchell. Back to Hart. And there's a 3-second violation.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
The Cavaliers lead by 8. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Bridges outside. 54 seconds left in the second period. Driving to the basket, and it's Bridges with the jam.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
From deep, Mobley, and it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now here's Anunoby. Here's Robinson. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Well, it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
From deep, Mobley. Hart pulls it in. Outside Robinson. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
And credit him for...
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
The Knicks, 22. The Cavaliers, 29. Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll!
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
On the court right now for Cleveland. Dean Wade is out there with Green. Then it's Darius Garland. Then there's Tristan Thompson. And it's Strus in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Beauchamp. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. We're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Here's Garland. And that one drops for him.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
No good on the triple.
Defensively, pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Fires in the triple.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
Cleveland leading by 10. Shakes him. And that's 2 points on the layup. Garland's got 7 now in this quarter.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
On target from range.
Wow, Jalen Brunson. My goodness, that was dangerous.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
And stolen by Brunson. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Right side Achua. Pass to Beauchamp. Achua with a screen. And it's Beauchamp missing.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Garland, no good.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Cleveland foul. Dean Wade. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Brunson. He's got 5. Here's Tucker. Soft touch off the glass.
That's just superb coordination and balance right there. Tucker's hard to move once he gets the ball inside.
Garland with the ball. Picked up by Tucker. Back to Garland. Green, the pass to Garland. And the shot goes down. Garland's got 9 points here in the second half.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Brunson misses.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Jack's up with 3. Garland, no good.
2 minutes.
Knicks trail by 9. Right outside. Launches it. He buries it from 3. Wright's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, DeLon Wright with great range. What a shot.
Garland. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title?
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent, to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore.
Doris, how about the evolution of Jalen Brunson's career from role player to star player?
Yeah, B.A., he begins his career as a backup point guard to the great Luka Doncic. But when given an opportunity to thrive without Luka in the playoffs, he did just that. Then he gets his own team and takes his game to an MVP level. Incredible evolution.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's New York with a rebound. 3 on 3. Tucker with the ball. He's picked up by Garland. Tucker with a screen on Green. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Outside Strus. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker.
Cavaliers foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
No good on the free throw. And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers.
2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell bullies his way inside.
There's a level of tenacity by Donovan Mitchell on the interior there. Wow, what a finish.
Here's Brunson. Nice D from Allen. Cleveland leading by 8.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
First team.
And some changes here for New York. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
Bridges outside. It'll count. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And as we end the third quarter... Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. OG Anunoby out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Hart in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Pass to Towns from deep. Hunter with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And Mobley gets it to go.
DeAndre Hunter.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 13-point game. From outside the arc, buries it from 3.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
39. Out of bounds. New York ball.
And And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hunter.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Hunter against Anunoby. Screen by Robinson. Anunoby passes to Robinson.
This guy's so intimidating defensively. Jarrett Allen in the zip code. Look out.
Oh, he'll wear you down the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
He drops it from range.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Towns for three. And again, New York with the triple.
Boy, you like to see that kind of competitiveness from Karl Anthony Towns. You know this guy is going to settle the score with a three of his own.
And Mobley gets it to go.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Bridges on the attack. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And slipping inside and then going for a strong finish, Bridges stuns the defense.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, Donovan Mitchell, just electric.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Okoro passes to Mobley. Now Mitchell. There's the three. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Bridges. There's the triple. Towns can't get it to go.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. They get the rebound. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Yeah, that's the big man lingering around the hoop. Jarrett Allen smartly gets the bucket on the follow.
Robinson, a screen on Hunter. Anunoby for 3. Connects from downtown.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Cavaliers lead.
The 3 from Mitchell. From outside, Mitchell is good.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Towns on a screen. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
He is the story for them offensively, and a big reason why they're ahead.
To the middle. Here's Hart. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Mobley outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Mobley's got 7 now in this quarter.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Cavaliers.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Donovan Mitchell.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
From deep, Mobley knocks it down from distance. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
32 seconds left to play in the 4th. Bridges outside.
Well, they're playing with fire, putting Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
That's good from Bridges.
Mikal Bridges at the line.
And so he makes both from the line. So it's the Cavaliers now. From deep, Mobley. Hart pulls it in. It's stolen by Hunter. In transition, here they come. From deep, Mobley. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
New York ball.
Outside Robinson. From deep, Mobley. And the miss. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that,